Hello, and welcome back to my channel. I am your test diva, and I am here for my final review of Friday Night Hair GLS80, which is this beautiful kinky straight wig. Okay, so I've had Mama for about a week and a half, and I've worn her every day since then. And I do that, one, because that's my purpose of getting a wig, so I don't have to deal with my own hair. And then two, just to really give y'all a glimpse of what it's like to wear these wigs every day instead of maybe just a one and done or a two and done review that I feel like some YouTubers may have just because they got access to a bunch of wigs that I don't. That's just my assumption. I don't really know. But this is what I've gone through. This is a review of what I've gone through from day one to now, which, like I said, was about a week and a half. So let's get into it. So one, I was a simple bitch who didn't follow her own advice, okay? So in the first video, I was like, don't sleep in a wig. Don't sleep in the wig. Don't sleep in a wig. Don't sleep in a wig. I did it at least twice, if not more. And reason is that, okay, so I've been celebrating my birthday for like 2 weeks now, and I ain't been sober all of them days. And so some days I'm coming home and I don't feel like wiping this down or rubbing that down. I bitch just want to sleep. So that's what happened. I fell asleep and the hair was still on. I do recall at least one of those days it was braided, like fully braided up, like in pigtails. So that prevents too much like friction and it avoids tangling. Now the days that I did not have it braided up, yes, mama, it got tangled and a little matted. Not to the point that it's done. You know, what I did was just I would spritz a little water on it, go through it with my paddle brush, and it would be a little rough at first, but once you get through it, you get through it. So it's not difficult to get back to where you want it to be, but it does take maintenance. Again, with kinky or curly straight wigs, whether it's synthetic or human hair, it's going to be more maintenance. So just be prepared for that. So I'm not going to say that it didn't tangle and it didn't mat, because it did, but it's also manageable. I don't think I mentioned in the last video the length. So it is about, the website lists it as between 24 and 26 inches. I am 5'8", and it comes like around my boobage area, if you can see. Okay. So I'm a little taller than average. If you or average height or shorter, it's gonna be long and it's gonna be a lot of hair. So keep that in mind as well. Everybody's heads ain't made to manage this much hair. Okay, all right. So after having it for about a week and a half, and because it did get a little tangled and matted, I will brush it out. Therefore, I didn't keep the same texture as when I originally got it, which is fine. I like it a little poofier, just a little bit bigger, and not so silky. And not to say that this was silky, but it kind of was. Like I was just running my fingers through, and now look. It takes more. It takes more work to get through it now. So, you know, ideally that wouldn't be an issue, but it is. So just keep that in mind too. Again, the longer you wear it, and if you're sleeping in it and doing stupid shit that I did, just be mindful that, you know, it's not going to maintain what it had when you first got it. I personally did not attempt to straighten it or curl it at all, just because after seeing how it can get when I don't run a brush through it enough, I didn't want to cause any more manipulation to the hair to the point that it would just damage it and it would just look straight up stiff hair, tacky. I ain't about that life. So I kept it like this. If you want to try it, apparently you can use heat for up to 400 degrees. I didn't. I ain't want to risk it. This is coin, okay? Make it last, make it work. Oh, shedding, yes. So like I said, I can't really get my fingers through it as easily, and there has been more shedding. Now, I do recognize that I did some tweezing, but that was at the top. You know what I'm saying? If I'm running my fingers through here, it shouldn't be shedding as much, but it is. It's shedding. It just keeps on shedding. So, it may not look like a lot, but I've been slowly, like, building a pile over here since the beginning of the video. So the more you run your fingers through it and the longer you have it, more shedding is going to happen. At least that's what's happening with my unit. I chose to not do any hair out, which initially I thought I would, because I'm like, ooh, Kinky straight, I can blend that shit and have no issues. But really, a lot of kinky textures, like as far as wigs and weaves, a lot of times you still gotta brush it out to get the kinky look that you really want. And on top of that, the edges don't be kinky. So y'all see, this looks smooth and silky, and you know, this is a little more puffy. Like, this is a little more like a kinky straight, loosely relaxed or flat iron black girl hair, you know. So because of that, it didn't always look right with my own hair out. And then on top of that, I still couldn't get it to lay down like I wanted to, so that it would lay down flat and the edge of the lace wouldn't show, like the brown part wouldn't show, so you can still kind of see it through the hair. I was over it. So I got to be gluing my ass off for the whole week. Some days look better than others, to be honest. But hey, it is what it is. If you know how to work it, girl. If it works for you to leave your hair out, leave your hair out. Do what works for you, bitch. Like, do what works for you. This just happened to work for me, and this is the way that I prefer. Like I said, I've been celebrating my birthday, so I did go on a boat with my girls. I was out in the ocean air. I kind of wish I had the cute little braid like this, but instead I did just a headband over it. But y'all, I was so cute. I gotta let you know, like, check my Instagram. Them pictures was fire. Okay, because I looked good. This hair was blowing in the wind. Okay, sun in the background. Sail was up. I was just blowing and flowing, and it was beautiful. So it definitely lasted me through that. I didn't really have any issues that day. I did not get in the water. I don't recommend getting in the water with synthetic hair. If you insist, make sure that shit is tied, braided down for the gods. Okay? The gods. Because you don't want to rise up out of that water and your hair looking like this. You don't want that. Now, to customer service, I did mention this in the first one because I completely forgot about the experience, but the customer service was actually pretty good. If you don't have any issues, I don't think you would really need to be in contact with them that much, but I did. So what had happened was I ordered it, right? And then I got an error message. It was like, oh, you know, it didn't go through. I can't remember exactly what the message said, but basically it was like your order didn't work. So I went back and I saw, you know, the page again. And I just ordered it again. And that one went through. I'm like, perfect. Yes, bitch. My hair about to come. And I get really anxious when I order stuff. So I, you know, check my email, make sure the confirmation is there. I got 2 confirmations, 2 different order numbers. Okay. So I'm freaking out because I'm like, don't double charge me. I don't want 2 wigs. So like, I'm immediately looking up how to contact them. And the best way seemed to be through email, because I called, I texted. I don't know what time of day it was over there when I was reaching out, but obviously they wasn't about that phone call. But I would say within maybe 8 or so hours, I think less than that, because I was on a work shift, and I ordered it. I ordered it at the beginning of my shift, and before the end of my shift, I got a message from them saying like, oh, hey, we saw that you double ordered. We're going to cancel that one. I'm like, thank you, Jesus, okay? Because, you know, $60 may not be a lot, but at the same time, that's still my money. I don't want to double order the same wig and be, you know, charged twice for the same thing. Like, and I was concerned because their website is like, no refunds. And I'm like, okay, well, you're going to give me one today because I ain't want to do this shit. So, yeah, I ended up getting a refund. They canceled the second order, but don't take that to heart like you're just going to get a refund, because I think you're not going to buy a wig and don't like it and send it back and expect a refund. That's not how they work. Like, If you don't like it, tough shit, bitch. Make it work. I think the only reason that happened for me is because it was a double order situation, and I caught it like immediately before processing could really go through, you know. Overall, would I buy this wig again? Maybe not this one. Maybe not the kinky straight one, but would I buy from Friday Night Hair again? Absolutely. I'm looking forward to trying some of their other styles. I'm not really a super straight type of girl. Like, I thought about like a 30-inch strip of hair type of wig for my birthday, but I decided to go against it. I'm definitely more of a body wave, curl, you know, loose wave situation type of girl. So, but I definitely look forward to getting another one. I think the quality is worth it. I do think 60 is a lot for a synthetic wig, but at the same time, I definitely appreciate it because I don't want to be walking outside and, you know, grandma or auntie's wig that got that swoop, or that, you know, that full wig where you can't see nobody's part and it just looks real plasticky and real shiny. I can't do that. So I appreciate these companies doing better with their products, and I'm willing to invest as long as you're willing to do the work. So I definitely appreciate that. You know what? I mean, I might get this one in particular again if this one wear out, but I'm looking forward to moving on to a human kinky straight wig, ideally. But yeah, y'all, I think I had a good experience with this so far. It's been a week and a half. I'm still going to keep wearing it until I'm tired of it. I'm probably going to give it a break after this weekend and just go back to my hair. But it's been real fun. So my final answer for this wig is a yes, yes, yes. Like, I'm here for it. It has its cons. It's fine. But if you know how to manipulate and work it, then girl, work it. It's really not that big of an issue as far as the cons that I face. Tangling and matting, which can be fixed and it still works. I don't feel like the hair got like really damaged or it just doesn't look good anymore. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I don't know how often I can wear it. Maybe if you're able to not wear it every day, or if you just wanted to wear it on the weekends, then that's cool. Make it last however you want to make it last. Make it work however you want to make it work. I'm just saying I recommend this particular wig. I recommend this particular company. Customer service was good. The quality of the wig is good, you know, for synthetic. And again, I definitely appreciate these companies just stepping the game the fuck up. Thank you. So that is all for today. If you have any products or wigs that you want to review, that you want me to review, or that you haven't seen out there too much, let me know. That is my purpose. I am your test diva for a reason. I started this channel to try to do reviews on maybe lesser known items or lesser reviewed items. I know there's been times that I've gone online and trying to find reviews for certain products that I couldn't find any, or very few, not enough to really make me feel solidified in my decision. So if I can help you get one step closer to the product that you want, or maybe one step closer to deciding like, hey, that's not for me, I'm here for it. That is my sole purpose in this channel. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Yes. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at Janae Dion and on Snapchat at Divine Name. Until the next one, I'll talk to you later. Bye.